welcome to Just Grow With Me. So today we have a lot going on, and of course we are in the greenhouse today. I have received Johnny seeds. Woo! And I am so excited. So I figured I have not really done a like opening up seeds, sowing the seeds itself, all of that good stuff with you guys. And I think maybe I left the seeds in the house because it was a lot of stuff trying to get out here. I'm not exactly sure because I got all this stuff. So I'm gonna take a look, and then if I did, I'm gonna have to run in the house real quick and come back. But what I did try to do is prep a little bit. So I have one of these, which is for, you guys can't see me, hold on, let me tilt this up a little bit. So what I have tried to do was to, much better. So I did do, I have this, which I bought. I watch a couple of other YouTubers, and I think it's Jesse Plot 37, don't mark me. But they do a lot of the long root growers for like peas and stuff like that. And one of the things that I thought was pretty cool were there was some like, I think they're like snapdragon peas. But anyway, this basically helps the roots grow longer. So when you go to put them out, basically they have a really, really strong root system. So I was thinking about trying this. Oh, I did leave the pea, I did leave my seeds in the house, so I will have to run back and get those. So I have that. I don't know how many seeds I would like to put in here. Or I did, oops, the wind just knocked over my thing. Hold on, wait a minute. So with me being in the greenhouse, I thought I was secure enough on a, okay, hold on. Okay, I thought I was secure enough. The wind is blowing. I just need to close up the shade cloths, the door a little bit, but I didn't want to get too hot up in here. Or I need to just either roll it all the way up or whatever. But yeah, so I did make me some soil already. And this is cocoa coir, vermiculite, and perlite in here. And I'm gonna add a little worm casting. That's all that's gonna be in my potting mix to start this up. Quick, I did find one of those cool chairs that everybody was talking about that you can flip upside down and make it a leaning, like where you can lean on it with your knees, or you can sit on it as a stool. So I found that. Let me tell y'all, it has been so much going on. Right now, where I stand with everything is, we have so many things growing, so many things going to seed, so many things I'm trying to up pot. Bees are in here and I'm looking crazy. Wait a minute. I pulled some garlic. I pulled a couple of onions. I still got things in here that I have that I would like to start up. I would like for it to come up actually, because it's already in here doing this thing. I have tomatoes growing already. I have peppers growing already. Yeah, I think I'm gonna, hold on. I think I'm gonna go ahead and lift up this screen all the way. So give me a second. I know you can't see me, but you can hear me. I am just going to roll up the screen all the way as I done knocked you over some. Because it'll just be easier to, hold on. It's just easier to record probably, and hopefully not too much of the wind do too much more damage. But I do want the bees, if they need to get out, to be able to get out, because I would hate to get stung on camera and y'all watch me cry, because I'm no punk, but honey, if it hurts, it hurts, you know. So yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do real quick. I'm going to run inside and get the seeds. Now this is the thing with Johnny seeds. So far, the one thing I know so many people, I won't say everyone, so many people order from Johnny Seeds, and which is why I was very interested in trying their seeds, because the quality of them coming up seemed to be really, really good, which I was like, okay, cool. I do like to try to start everything from seed if I can. If I cannot, then I'll go out and buy a plant. Fine. One thing I didn't like thus far, not that I didn't like it, that I would probably had liked if they did, was for the seeds that we purchased, maybe put a picture of the seed or the tomato. Like, so if I bought, we'll say, a Roma tomato, for it to have, you know, on the little packaging, the Roma tomato, and then maybe a picture of it. Because sometimes I might have ordered it and was like, oh, because they have pictures on the website. So for me, I was like, oh, okay, cool. When they come in, I'll be able to just open it up, put them out there, because I'll know, oh, that's this, that one is this. No, honey, they have, maybe it may say Snapdragon, or it may say, but I had to look at the pictures, go back to reference the pictures of what I bought to know, oh, that's what that one is. So what I will do is, when I post this video, I'm going to link. What I did was I just took a screenshot of my order with the actual pictures on it, and I'm gonna link that onto when we do an upload. Okay, so give me 2 seconds. Let me run and go get the seeds that I forgot. Then we're gonna unpack the seeds. I didn't pre-make labels, and I should have, because again, there's so much that I want to show and want to do, and I don't want the video to be extremely long, but it probably will be one of my longer videos. So give me a second, I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. I have the seeds. So I was very excited about this. So I did one of the things that I did do, I wanted to get some determinate tomatoes, because most of the tomatoes that you know of, or I know of, are the indeterminate, which means they grow extremely for a long time. They produce at different times, and that's fine. But then I was thinking, if I wanted to try just different things, whether they're going to be slicing, whether I try to make my own sauces or my own paste or whatever have you. I did not like last year where I was like getting only 2 or 3 tomatoes here, 2 or 3 tomatoes there, 1 or 2 here. I would like to have more at one time. So I'm thinking that the determinate ones will really, really help. So, I bought in here I think I'm losing my mind. It's so crazy. So I got all the cups and everything that I wanted to bring out, and unfortunately it looks like I may have left those inside also. So again, this is my first time trying to do something such like doing all this. I'm normally in the house where everything is close by, and I wanted to do it this way because also I had the lids to go with it, so I can set it up on the table. But let's just deal with what we have so far, and then I'll run back in the house and get the seeds. Now, one of the other things is, I may not fill up all of these trays, because I don't believe I need all of these trays, because I'll say, these doggone bees, they make me nervous, y'all. I'll say about 97% of my garden is already ready and good to go. I'm still doing here and there's for a couple of things. Like, I want to do some butternut squash, I want to do some zucchinis, things like that, but we still have time for that because it's not just too hot yet. But I also am trying to get everything on one side of the yard and clean up the other side of the yard, so that's been a little challenging just as well, just because I want to do a lot of stuff. So, well, let's look at this stuff so far. So this one is a determinate tomato, and yeah, the names on here No, I think this might be, I'll bring it up closer. Can you see that? That's what this one is. It's a tomato. So I'm not going to put a tomato in this. I don't think these will be good for tomatoes. I mean, I could, because tomatoes do like a long root system. So we could try it. Well, hell, let's try it. Let's try it. I just don't know. I'm gonna do, let's do this. Take out one. Hopefully it doesn't make too much of a mess. And I did just make the soil, so it is actually moist and warm still. Because if you guys know cocoa coir, okay, so one thing I realize is these use up a whole lot more soil because you really got to get it in there. So that's one thing I'm learning, that be prepared to use a lot more soil. Or maybe I'm not using as much soil, maybe it just seems that way because I gotta push it down so much, versus when we put it in the cups, it seems to fill up a little quicker. But hey, we learn together. So when we say just grow, just learn, we are doing it all together. We will see what it looks like, how it works once it's all said and done. But I am very, very excited. I have, so as I'm doing this, I'm just going to tell you guys, I have grown, and don't judge me, y'all, but I get very excited. But I have grown the largest garlic I have ever grown. And I got to show y'all because I was just too excited. I almost made that just its own video by itself or a small clip. But I was like, nope, I'm going to be patient. I'm going to wait so I can show them. But I have been what did I say, spooning the onions and the onion and the garlic. I've been spooning them around because one of the other things that I've learned thus far. So the cool thing about a lot of this stuff being recorded is I can always go back later next year and look at some of the things that happened, because I won't remember everything, right? So one of the things, so it's just like we take notes for next year. So one of the things that I did, I feel like the soil that I have is good, but I should have did more perlite and maybe vermiculite. Perlite and yeah, I think vermiculite, just to make it more fluffier, to loosen up the soil, because I find myself now loosening up the soil for the onions and stuff to be able to bulb. I feel like that because the soil may have been a little tough, compact, that it stopped some of the garlics and stuff from being able to bulb. I also feel like maybe I had my son helping me just as well, so I also feel like maybe we put it too deep, because some of them has, now don't get me wrong, they have a great root system, right? But the fact that it had a great root system, they have great roots, but they were, the soil was so compact and they were so deep that even me trying to, this is a lot of work, y'all. Can you guys even see me? I'm gonna bring you down just a tad bit. Hold on. And I brought a whole chair out here so I can sit down and have a conversation with you, and was not using it, so let's use it. So with him helping me, that was fine, but I definitely feel like we put it in maybe a little too deep, because again, even when I was trying to pull it up to just loosen it up for the spooning, it was still so far down there that it was like, sheesh, I literally had to pull up some of them for me to be able to see where they were in the process of their bulbing, if that makes any sense. When they started to bulb, the deeper they were, the more the soil was compact. So if they are trying to bulb, but the soil is keeping them so tight, they couldn't do what they need to do. And again, if the soil was a little fluffier, I definitely think that they would have been able to bulb up more easy and do better with performing. Also, one of my videos, I have pulled up a garlic, but I thought it was an onion. And one of my subscribers was like, I think that's a garlic. Yes, you were correct. That was definitely a garlic. And that's what I said. A lot of my stuff, and remember y'all, I did a lot of my stuff early just because, again, I wanted to see what does what. Sometimes you could tell me something, but I know how I am, so I need to experience it for myself so I can make my own judgment calls, if that's fair to say. So with that being said, I put my garlic and stuff. I didn't think it was too early because it seems like everybody was doing something around that time, but it's all good. As I did mine started to separate and try to form new bulbs, and I'm gonna show y'all that in a second. My goodness, it feels like I'm taking forever with the soil. I should have stopped talking and just filled this up really quickly, or did this while I was in the house prior to coming out. But oh well, thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you for my subscribers. Let me tell y'all something, y'all. I am so easily to be pleased when it comes to certain things. And I have, I think, 180 subscribers. Listen, I feel like I'm doing it big. Thank you all for whomever subscribed, whoever liked, whoever shared. Thank you, because again, this is something I just truly enjoy doing. And when my regular 8 to 5 job drive on my nerves, I just come out here and I can talk to you guys, and I can do what I really just enjoy doing, which is playing in the dirt, playing in the soil, and making things grow. When I retire, maybe this will be my go-to job. I don't know. I'm hoping to retire soon, y'all. I'm tired of working. I don't know about y'all, but I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. All right, I think, okay. I think we got enough in here for now. I filled up everything. Okay, 24. Okay, so I think I got everything in here. We're gonna close this up for now. I'm just gonna place it to the side. And let's see what we do. I definitely got some extra soil down here. Okay, so we're gonna try to, I just wanted to leave one of these empty, but can you see me okay? Let me come down here to this one. Okay, that should be it. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. I want to spread them out. Again, this is me experimenting. Don't judge me, y'all. I have 9 different packs of seeds, right? So 6. So we got 6 of these. Let's do this. Let's look at how large each seed is, and depending on how large each seed is, then we would either put 1 seed in, or we'll do 2 seeds into the things. So because I know that the bean seeds are going to be really, they're called dragon tongue, and I've heard they were really, really good. Again, never had them, but I figured I would like to try it. You know what? And it's a bush bean, because that's what I wanted to make sure. I did not want to fight with the climbing beans just yet because I have too much going on. If I need something to move around, so I have to learn to sit down, y'all. Okay, so if I'm moving stuff around, I don't want to have to move around anything with vine, because I don't want to break something and or lose any of the product. Because say if I did a cucumber, I need to make sure that's where I want the cucumber, because if I have to move it or need to move it, I can lose the flowers itself, or I can just damage the whole plant. So we don't want those problems. So I want to say every bean that I have is a bush bean. I have another bush bean Hold on, let me find it. I did get some more peppers too, y'all. These are all peppers, hybrid high peppers. This is artesian tomato. That's a tomato. Capsaicin, big hot pepper. Hybrid tomato. Bell pepper, a hybrid red bell pepper. Hybrid sweet peppers. Medium seed. A bush bean. This is a jade bean, green bean. So, for you guys that don't know, my daughter's name is Jade. So I just had to grow these. Come on now. I had to. I just had to. And they also are pretty. And this is another hot pepper. So, we got the jade bean and we got a bush bean for the, and the jade bean is also a bush bean. So let's look at these beans. So, with it being bush, I would say let's do 4. Let's do 4. Because these little pockets here is not that big. So let's do 4. I don't want to do a lot of tomatoes. So even if I did 2 of each tomato, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. I think we should still have enough. So let's start off with this. Let's put in, look, this is how these beans look. They remind me of like pinto beans. Can you see that? But they're pretty. I think they're pretty cool. Now, I know a lot of people soak their beans. I'm not doing that. I'm just putting it in. So we're going to put 4. Now, y'all got to remember, I did not bring no tags, y'all. 3 and 4. So that's 4. But I should have some tags back here. But then I probably have one and not the other. I probably got the tags and no marker. Something of that sort, probably. I'm not going to stress myself out about it. I'll be okay. So I am putting them in and then I'm just going to cover them up. And I'm going to probably refer back to this video to know what is what. And then probably put in tags at that point. Sorry, y'all. Listen, let me tell y'all something. The little person, Leia, she be having me working, y'all. She be on me. She be on me. She be on me. I barely have time, which is why a lot of times I try to do quick videos because Mama do these calls all the time. Okay. I'm gonna do, look how pretty, like the bean itself, I've never seen this bean. It's green. It's like a pretty green. If you guys can see that, that's pretty cool. So, doing 4 of these also. Again, these are the jade bush beans. I think I've gotten spoiled with doing stuff in the house. One, because the heating mats, they just work wonders. Versus sometimes just because it's not all the way hot yet. So sometimes the greenhouse can be very, very hot and warm, like that it should be. And then sometimes it's not. It's very comfortable in here actually. Like right now, it's not warm at all, but I do have the thing open. But even earlier, it really was not warm at all. I know y'all probably wondering what I'm doing. I'm actually looking for some tags just because it does bother me a little bit. Hold on. I found some tags. So let me see. Try to do something like this. And of course, I'll go back through. Because I really want to make sure okay. Now, let's get on hybrid hot peppers. Now, hubby already told me. He was like, you making all them hot peppers? You don't even eat hot peppers. I was like, now you're in my business. Somebody might want some. I'm trying to feed everybody. But because we're not sure how these produce, I think I want to only do 2 and see what they do. Again, no tags. So we're going to have to find out what's what when they come up. And I'm literally just putting them not far. I'm making like a flat surface in here. Let me see if I can show you. Let me see if I can turn you around and just show you. You see right there? I just made a flat surface and then I'm just gonna cover it up. That's all I'm doing. Make a flat surface and then cover it up because peppers don't like to be too deep. And again, with this, me just trying this, I don't know if these will be too deep for the roots itself. So we're gonna see. And I'm gonna do the same thing. I wonder if I can do, hold on, let me see something. I'm gonna try to see if I can make this small and maybe zoom it in on the table itself. We are learning together, y'all. Listen. Nope, you can't see it. This needs to be a little taller. Unfortunately, this pod doesn't get to, you know what's crazy? I do have a smaller pod in the house. I just don't know why I keep trying to make me go in the house. It's just not right. So, I guess what I could do is, I'm also trying not to make sure I do. Okay, so this one is a hybrid sweet pepper. And I actually like hot, sweet peppers. And I don't know why this year, and you guys let me know if you guys had any problems with your peppers this year, because I did not, all the peppers I've planted, I did not get a lot of growth on my bell peppers. So for these, and I think these had on the package, germination rate should be 99%. So we're gonna see if that's the truth or if it's me. So the other good thing is, so I'm just doing 2 and 2. So I'm doing 2 here and then 2 in the other spot. Again, I'll just like tilt it. Hold on. Hold on. See, right here, I just did 2 and 2. I lie. 2 and 2, these 2. And then again, I'm just going to cover it over lightly. Like I said, I did not have the best germination with my other peppers. And I don't know if it's the seeds or again, if it is me. Which I would say, I don't know, because all of my other things did really, really well, I'll be honest. Like all of my other stuff did really well. So anyway, so I got 4 of these. All right, and I'm trying to also keep everything organized so I don't make a mistake and plant something twice. This one is a hybrid bell pepper. So the other one was a sweet pepper. These are bell peppers. So of course, I'm gonna do 4 of these also. And instead of going to the next thing, which is the next, I have one more pod right here. I'm gonna, because I wanna do 4, I'm gonna go up to the next 2. I'm gonna go up to the next 2 and do those. So hold on, let me get that little area together. Y'all make sure I don't forget to go back and fill in that other little pod. I'd be thinking something didn't grow, and it's because I didn't put nothing in it. Oh my goodness, these are small too. Okay, hold on. I just need 4. And then the other cool part is with Johnny Seeds, this one is a 98% germination just as well. So I am looking to get some peppers. If you guys remember, I told you before, I cook a lot with garlic, onions, and bell peppers. They are very good flavoring, especially when I want to make some oxtails and stuff. So I need these babies to come on with it. Now I do wish we could grow peppers all year round, but my zone I cannot, which is 7B or 7A. It's about the same thing as I'm learning. It's about the same thing. The difference for the frost date is like a week or 2. So I got those in there. And I'm trying to keep the soil disturbed so I can know I didn't pot anything up in it. Okay, let's see what else we have. Another hot pepper. And again, because they have all of these fancy names. Yeah, I ain't doing it. They got all these fancy names. But on the actual website, when you're picking them, it's something simple. Again, I will link the order that I did with the pictures to this. I'm recording. I'm recording. Okay, now this seed is small as all get out. It's a tomato seed. Holy cow. Can you guys see that? It looks like dirt in my hand. Okay, so we need to be really gentle with this. We have, okay, so we have two more packs. So let's do this. Let's put tomatoes in this one, which is the one we were forgetting about. These are so small, y'all. This don't make no sense. This made me nervous. Okay, hold on. We're gonna put this one. I got like one left in my hand. Again, these are determinants. So I am really curious on, I guess I should sit down so my head is not cut off. Curious on how this is going to go. I need to just make sure these are nice and neat so I don't make a mistake and try to pot up something somewhere where I have already potted up. I'm literally just wringing my hand and making little circles to just show. So I have 2, 4, 5 left. I think what I'll do is put 2 tomato seeds and I'll put 4, 2 and 2, 2 and 2, and then I have another pot left, and I'll probably just try to get another 2 peppers in. Probably my green peppers, because again, I really like green peppers and I did not get any to germinate. So let's, how small are these? Okay, now these are not small. Oh no, this is a hybrid hot pepper. Okay. So actually, let's do this one there. These are not as small as the tomatoes, so that works. No, because I don't want too many hot peppers, and hubby is right, and I don't eat all these hot peppers. I am willing to give peppers away, and I was thinking about maybe making like veggie baskets and maybe giving it to the neighborhood or so. I don't know. This is another tomato. And the 99% germination, so cool. We should get some really good germination. And I did leave a couple of the 4 open because I was thinking about maybe if I decide to put zucchini and squash in here. Now, from what I have experienced, my zucchini, squash, butternut, and spaghetti squash, they actually grow pretty good in actual direct soil. Some of these things are so tight, but because, oh my goodness, they're so small. They're so small they don't want to come out. But because we still getting some funny weather, I'm not gonna push it. Heck, I don't know if it came off or not. We'll find out. And I really am excited to see what this does, like if it really gives me some really good roots, because of course for my tomatoes they can go deep. Let's see, I'm struggling to get these doggone things out. I don't want to pour it all out, but it's, I think in this package there's only like 15 or 20, but they're so doggone small. Okay, hold on. They're so small that you don't want to throw them all out. Again, trying to make a flat landing pad. Okay. Okay. So we got everything but 2 more cells. So those other 2 cells, I will be putting the I'm gonna do the green peppers. I just gotta find it. That's hot pepper. No. That's a hot pepper. Bell peppers. And since we got 2, I'm gonna do 4, because I can always, once they actually come up, I can always separate them. Oop, that one doesn't have a whole lot of soil. So as I'm doing it, I'm also pushing it down some to make sure it's not a whole bunch of air in it. Okay, y'all. Whew. That was a workout. True workout. Now I will water these in. Again, remember I told y'all there is already soil. The soil is already wet. It's not soaking wet, but it is wet. So what I will do is, I'm looking for a watering can. So what I would do is I will grab my watering can. I have my, oh, I didn't get to show y'all. Hold on, let me show you. Hold on. I told you I had a lot going on. Let's fun her. Because we did our part. We planted them in. We just gotta add some water now. Okay, so here goes the water system. Remember, I was struggling with this barrel last week. It is set up. You see what I did? And it is watering everything just fine. Here is some of the garlic that I harvest. Look at that. This is what I meant by they were splitting. So I probably put them in too soon and didn't catch it. But we have some nice sized garlics. I gotta show y'all my superstar outside so far though. And what I do is I leave them in here hanging up and you see how this is drying out? As that get hard, then it protects the garlics. Got some more over here. Same thing. All of them pretty much try to make more garlics. When they split like this is pretty much what we put in originally, one of these little garlics, to make one bulb. But you see how they split? That's what happens when you leave it in too long. Look at that. Peppers doing really, really well. What I have also been doing is put my fan in here because they are protected. They don't get the air blowing them around to get stronger. So I do put my fan in here that I showed you guys. Look, some more garlic. I am so excited, y'all. Tomato looking good. I did put some more pollinators in here. Some flowers, some pansies. I actually grew those. I was very, very proud of myself. Believe it or not, I left them in there throughout the winter, and they came up. So I was very, very excited about that. And these are my cosmos and my zinnias, but I think these are just the cosmos because I think one ate up the other. I don't know. But let's take a trip real quick. We know we got to come back and water some stuff, but let's just take a trip. Okay, potatoes doing good. We see the potatoes. I did move my pamper box because the ants was getting to it, and I put them all in here with the other one that was growing out, and it is still doing good. It day one, of course, it looked a little crazy from the shock, but now it's back. Let me show y'all this. Look at this is my exciting moment. Look at that size bulb. Look at that garlic bulb. Now, come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. Look at that bulb. I mean, a couple of bulbs are nice size. Look at that. Look at that. And this is what I meant by spooning them. If you can see that. I've been just pulling back the soil because, again, I feel like this soil is not as bad. This soil wasn't as bad. But the other soil over there, and I'll show you in a second. But I have also been in here teasing constantly the soil and making sure the bugs don't try to come in and get my stuff. But isn't that baby nice? Hoo-hoo. I'm excited. And even the size of this. This one is an onion. This one is an onion. And this one is a garlic. So this one is round, the garlic is flat. Look at that. Look at that. But I do believe these are about ready to come up just as well because they've been starting to try to flower. So everything's still flowering. Looking good, looking good. Looking good. Oh, blessed. Something ate my strawberry. Look at that, y'all. Look at that. And it was just getting red. That's why I have these bags. That is exactly why I have these baggies. And the sad part is, that was the biggest strawberry. And I was like, I gotta get out here and put some bags on that strawberry. And I did not. Again, this bed is almost done because everything is starting to die back slowly. But this is the bed I was saying that the soil was a little more compact, like in the inside. You see, it's a little more compact. You see that? It's not just falling apart. So what I've been doing is coming in and digging it out. You see how, you see that? See how it's rough? And it's wet, but it's not to my liking, y'all. So I will definitely next year get in here, and I'm gonna well, we know we're gonna repurpose our soil for sure, but I definitely, when I amend it, I'm gonna put more stuff in it to try to keep it a little more fluffier. Look at that one. I'm gonna have to pull this one soon though, because it started to flower. You see I popped it off right there, but it tried to bubble me. But look at that. That's still a good size. I'm excited. Definitely same thing next year. Cabbage looking good. I did take some of the cabbage already and cut it up and put it in the freezer. But definitely next year I definitely will do some I'm gonna amend the soil, and I'm going to do more collards. I will do some oh, look what I spotted. My red rose opened up. These bugs are out here are fierce. Look, hold on, look, yeah. My rose opened up. Isn't she lovely? So one of the things I did do to my little forest over here is I added another cloth, because unfortunately I got hips that don't lie, and I am trying to get in here and water stuff, and it is not working. I be knocking off the flowers. Look, and I have to be careful because I have so many tomatoes coming in that I do not want to. I'm trying to make sure you guys can see my tomatoes. I don't want to knock off any of the tomatoes, and because we have so much peppers and everything, I don't want to mess up, because everything is literally budding up, about to set fruit. And with that being said, I do not want to knock off the flowers and stuff. Okay, the bees are out doing their thing, but basically I'm trying to make better walking zones, because from here I can water, you know, 1 2 1 2, it's fine. Same thing over here. But when I started trying to get in between stuff, listen, I was knocking everything over. I can't lie to you. So that is what we're looking like right now, and everything looks so good. Watermelon looking good, looking good, looking good. There's a competition right now, but not really a competition. It's fun, but it's and the soil is so thick, makes me a little nervous. But it's about who can grow the largest watermelon. I think my guy calls it Watermelon Wars. I forget his name. Look at that big old bumblebee. Can y'all see that? I'm trying to see if I can see him on the camera. Okay, there you go. That's a big boy. But this is the collards that's been going to seed, and I don't know what it is, but these bumblebees love these flowers. They really do. But look at the pods. Look how large these pods are getting. Plenty of seeds, plenty of seeds. And the only thing, let me see this tag. Let's see what it is. This is the tag, but it doesn't tell me if it's a Georgia collard, because as I'm learning, there's different types of collards, but it doesn't tell me what type of collard it is. I'm going to assume it's a Georgia collard, but I was thinking about what I was gonna say is thinking about maybe giving away seeds. If anyone wants seeds and stuff, to maybe email me, and when seeds are ready I can send out seeds, because honestly there's gonna be plenty of seeds, and I will have plenty of cabbage seeds, and collard seeds for sure. So if anyone interested, you can let me know, and I will know, and I will then send you some seeds when they're ready. So let me take a moment to sit down. Hold on. It's actually getting hot out here today versus earliest. It was much cooler earlier. Trying to make sure we still get a good setup, because we had a really good setup over here. Come on. Let's see. Trying to get a good setup. Okay. So, one of the things that I think for this time, I am very, very excited about my setup right now. I definitely have a lot going on. Oh, one thing I never mentioned that I have growing, I got dirt all over me, is the ginger. I do have fresh ginger, and I walk past it every doggone time, and I say, oh, I gotta remember to tell them I'm growing fresh ginger. But I do have fresh ginger, and it's come up and it's doing well. The cold has given it a little but they still doing good. They're gonna come back and jump back real good. But all in all, I don't know, I think I'm in a good place. I think I have, for the most part, everything for the most part that I want to grow. I got cucumbers and stuff going, but they're not, like, I even have cucumbers in this bed, but they're not going up, and I don't know why. It does have a flower on it, a couple of flowers on it, but it's not growing up the little thing that I have here, so I don't know yet. But again, I just wanted to take the time to say thank you. Please like, subscribe, share. Just grow with me. Until next time, I gotta put some water in these. Don't worry, I did not forget. But bye.